what happens is suddenly you start thinking, Monday I have an important business meeting, 10 minutes gone. Mind is gone there. You will start thinking, last night I had to do this, I didn't do it. Worries of the past, another 10 minutes gone. So 40 minutes I'm talking to you, 20 minutes gone, even though you're sitting here. And you have come here from your home on a weekend, wanting to attend, wanting to hear. Your own mind will not let you do what you want to do. This is the problem with the mind. It destroys your productivity completely if you don't have a strong intellect to control it. See, we have seminars, on productivity for companies, YPO of course, and all these organizations. And I ask them, like I'm going to ask you now, you are sitting in your office for 9 hours, right? You go there at 9 o'clock, you leave at 6 o'clock. It's 9 hours. It's not a small amount of time. Now tell me, how much of that time are you actually working? Now that you've heard this, give me an estimate, how much? Anyone? Half? Okay. So that's 4.5 hours. Anybody else? That's very good, by the way. Huh? If you're doing that, it's excellent. See, most people say between 3 to 4 out of the 9. And these are all CEOs. You're like, you're a CEO. So, what I'm trying to explain to you is, what takes you 3 hours to do, what should take you 3 hours to do, it takes you 9 hours. You understand? And you complain, I have no time, I have no time. What time you don't? It's because you don't have control over your mind. That destroys your time. It's not time. Your productivity goes down tremendously. You understand? If you had perfect control, you would have done it in 3 hours. What is now taking you 9 hours? So imagine how much the mind is destroying your productivity. Not to talk about your peace. Because the worst disease a human being has is this worry of the past, anxiety for the future. That destroys your happiness completely. What will happen? What will happen? It's the worst thing. My guru says, you have to die one day. Die one day, man. Why do you die every day? You understand? Every day a living death. Worried about what's going to happen. Only human beings are like. Not only does it destroy your peace, your productivity, this is what tires you. Anybody here has a 4-year-old son or daughter? Huh? How old is your son? 4-year-old, 2-year-old, okay. Now you come home from office and you say, oh, I'm so tired. And you sit in your sofa, right? At the end of a long day. And your 4-year-old son comes to you. Hey, Papa, how are you? He's jumping all over you and dancing. You say, sit down, man. Sit down. Sit down over this. Now my question to you is, you are physically far more powerful. You have much more strength than your 4-year-old, right? At the end of the day, why are you tired? And why is he again bubbling with energy and enthusiasm? What did you do all day? You went to your office in your air-conditioned car. Mexico, the driver must be there. The driver drove you. And then you sat in your air-conditioned office. You wrote a few letters. You had a few cups of coffee. I understand. You spoke to a few people. And you came home. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. What are you tired about? What did you do? Huh? What are you tired? And the child, 4-year-old fellow, who's physically so much weaker than you, he has been jumping, running, dancing, moving around the whole day. He should be exhausted by now, by evening. And he is still jumping. Hey, Papa, how are you? Why is that? Why is that? The child has no worries of the past, no anxieties for the future. It's always in the present. Therefore, it is bubbling with energy. enthusiasm. You have worries of the past, anxiety for the future. That tires you. That fatigues you. Remember one thing, friends. Work can never tire you. This is a wrong concept. It is the worries and anxieties which tire you. So if you have control, if you have a strong intellect, you have your mind in the present, you can never be tired.
Is there a way also to strengthen the mind or just
To what?
to strengthen?
Strength. Mind's nature is to go. You cannot do anything about that. You can only develop a strong intellect to keep the mind in the present.